You can just give me the score, like just the name and the score. I don't need like the other stuff. Thank you.
So I see a Burst Lightning and 2 other cards in Will's hand. Matt has a single card in his hand, kept face down on the table. Will here mulling over his options of how to deal with the 2 threats that Matt possesses. Matt, the turn gets passed to Matt, and Matt puts a Rashad token, a 2/2 Wolf into play, thanks to Master the Wild Hunt.
Oh, sorry.
It's inappropriate, Rashad.
I think it's very appropriate.
You should know better.
Team Jacob all the way. Is that the right team? I don't know.
For what?
Twilight.
I don't know.
Twilight New Moon, obviously.
I don't know what
Which one was the werewolf, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That movie you tried to get me to watch. Jacob's the werewolf. We gotta confirm Jacob's the werewolf.
Matt should be at 8 life, I think. Is that right?
What's the life totals?
And Matt gets in there with Lotus Cobra, holding his Master of the Wild Hunt back.
Yep, life totals are 15 to 8, not 78. So apparently they weren't actually werewolves. They're shapeshifters that shapeshift into wolves. But we still have to pick a team.
I'm not, no.
It's black or white, werewolf or vampire. That's the way the world works. But back to this game, because it's...
still going on.
Yeah, it's going on now. I can't say it's more interesting than Twilight.
This is actually kind of interesting. I don't know what's in Will's hand. He's got a couple cards, so potentially is a way to get out of this. One of them is a Lightning, which I suppose he chose not to cast, because instead he's going to tap 5 mana.
This has to be Burst Lightning with
Burst
Kicker.
Lightning with Kicker.
This is in response to the Titanic Edge.
Yep. He's going to deal it straight to Matt's face, dropping Matt down to 4 life.
Top decking.
So now
there's another out.
Will's asking to top deck, please.
Top deck a land and a Burst Lightning. How are we doing this?
He's got Lightning in hand.
Oh, does he? So he needs a red source that comes into play untapped. So
You mean
a black source.
Dragon Skull Summit is that, but
there
there's
also
only 2 left
swamps
in the
in this
deck. There are no swamps.
Is it just summits and maybe lava claw reaches?
Yep. You could also potentially draw Hell's Thunder here, because Matt doesn't have any flyers.
And there's another Titanic Edge, which is waiting, which makes Lava Claw Reach not a viable 2-turn option.
Is there one or it's 2 cards in Will's hand? Will drops down to 8. Looks like he's got 5, 6, 7. He's got 1 turn left.
I should take 8.
So he needs to draw a good burn spell this turn. I don't think that Matt should have attacked with his Stirring Wildwood, because that gives Will another out here with Hell's Thunder.
Right.
Is that what he drew there?
He has a Lightning.
He drew a Burst Lightning.
Burst Lightning. And I'm assuming not a land, because...
It's a Goblin Guide.
That land would have been windmilled straight down. Well, and he shows
And
the
Will
Burst
concedes.
Lightning.
Shows the Burst Lightning he drew off the top.
Oh, like that.
He needs a Hell's Thunder. See, I think Matt played pretty badly there, because if he just held the Stirring Wildwood up, then he couldn't lose to Hell's Thunder. So,
But wouldn't it have taken one more turn to win then?
right, but Matt had lethal damage on board. Because, Matt attacked with 1 wolf and held 1 back, so he couldn't even use Master the Wild Hunt to kill the Hell's Thunder.
Oh, never mind. He's here. You never went to get Sandy.
I was in the middle of deck checks. And I was
Plus, then Will would have had to draw another land to unearth his Hell's Thunder.
Right.
I was told to see her after I did deck checks.
Never mind.
Speaking of unearthing, I don't even have where. This is too complicated. This new computer is getting to me. It's getting me. I don't know where things are anymore. Where'd my little graphic go? It's gone.
Why don't we do the 30-second replay?
30-second replay of what?
I don't know.
At that point, you needed somebody to
No one wants to see a 30-second replay. I think it's recording the wrong camera anyway. I know it's
It
not.
doesn't matter.
But I think this is what we want to see. We want to see
The other one.
this one. Bam! Look at TCGplayer.com.
Tell me about this TCGplayer.com.
Well, there really isn't any reason to shop anywhere else.
Why would I shop anywhere else?
I don't know. You'd just be wasting your time surfing.
Looks really bad. You can't see what it's saying, but
I know, but it's you get the idea. You see what we're going for there.
you get a card like Chase the Mind Sculptor. You could buy from a bunch of different places. You could, don't waste time surfing.
Yeah, you just pick and choose from over 20 of the internet's cheapest vendors, all in one place.
Yeah, so like a card like Chase Mind Sculptor that's pictured on your screen. You could buy it from, I don't know what the current prices are, but you could buy it from a store like Gaming, etc. Maybe they've got the lowest price. We'll go to the top of the list.
Yeah, you know what? TCG Player is the only place to get the absolute lowest price
Exactly.
on any card you need.
What can I do there? Can I shop, compare, and save
All at the same time.
with TCGplayer.com?
Exactly. It's almost like you read that off of a piece of paper.
Well, I didn't, but
I mean, we don't actually have paper here.
yeah. Rashad, did you submit a bracket for the NCAA tournament?
I did
March
not.
Madness?
I used to do the Facebook one, but
They got rid of it this year, right?
that's probably why I didn't do it then.
I didn't do it either.
I usually I don't follow college sports. I don't really like college sports.
Neither. I used to do it in high school because like somebody would be doing one of those bracket things with some sort of gambling that may or may not occur. But and then like I'd submit a bracket and they just would never ask me for my $5. So it was just like a free roll for me.
It's the honor system.
I never won.
NSW.
So because
that means you don't have to pay.
Yeah. So I didn't know anything about.
So when you win, you're like, oh, here's my $5.
I guess I'll pay that to myself.
I see how it works.
Well, we weren't gambling, of course, because that's illegal. We were.
It was like a tournament entry fee.
I don't even think it was that. Well, looks like the players are keeping their hands. And starts off with an Arid Mesa. It's cracked quickly for Will. Play a turn 1 Goblin Guide, revealing Master of the Wild Hunt. I see a Lotus Cobra in Matt Nass's hand, but he's going to start things off with a turn 1 tap Jungle Shrine. Matt Nass already at 18 life from the Goblin Guide.
So is there has to be some sideboard strategy against the red deck because the LD strategy can't be plan A in this matchup. More Baneslayer Angels. It just looks like it becomes a
just like the normal Naya deck that
like Big Naya.
Yeah. Goblin Guy gets in there again, revealing a Path to Exile. So I think Nass here is gonna play turn 2 Lotus Cobra. He'll accelerate his draw so he can do some crazy things on turn 3, ideally. He's considering which land he wants to cast here, but I'm pretty sure he plays Lotus Cobra because I see his hand. You know his 2 draws, right? They were Path to Exile and Master of the Wild Hunt. He's got Lotus Cobra. I saw 2 lands at least in his hand.
There has to be some concern that your turn 2 Lotus Cobra does not survive the turn.
I mean, then you're fine because you pretty much used it to gain some life. Gain 3 life, probably.
Is that what your Lotus Cobra is supposed to do in this matchup?
I mean, like, if you can stall until you can cast cards like Baneslayer, sure, playing a turn 3 Baneslayer is awesome, right? But if you can play turn 2 Lotus Cobra with the intention of playing a turn 3 Baneslayer, and it getting killed, and you gaining 3 life, and then casting Baneslayer on turn 4, you're fine with that also.
Maybe you don't gain life because you get Searing
Searing
Blaze.
Blaze? Sure. I guess that's a liability. I mean, he can't just pass the turn here. That seems like the...
No, you can't. And at least it's Lightning Bolt.
Yep,
It's Lightning Bolt at the end of turn, not even a tempo loss.
Gain 3 life.
That is a Lava Claw Reach, or is that...
That's how Lava Claw reaches the Manland, and a second Goblin Guide reveals Trace of Abundant for Matt Nass. But he takes 4 here, he goes down to 12. I see a Doomblade and a Mountain and an Earthquake in Will's hand.
That's a pretty hot hand.
It's pretty good. Though Baneslayer Angel would be very good for Matt Nasty.
You're a few turns off from getting a Baneslayer Angel.
He's also
online.
a couple turns off from activating Lava Claw Reaches. He needs another Black Source.
So he put Trace Abundance on the tapped land. Looks like we also have a path.
He's a path in hand. He
Right,
revealed
so
it.
I guess that's the plan. We're going to use path, right?
That will turn on the lava car reaches, assuming that a